Hey, what's going on, fam? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. Alabama held its 16th practice on Thursday, September 10th. Remember, Alabama has a really big scrimmage this coming Saturday, so look for more nuggets at BamaInsider.com. But as we go forward, please hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys being here, marching towards 50,000 subscribers right here on our YouTube channel. Starting off with the quarterbacks, I think it's going to present a big opportunity for Mac Jones as well as Bryce Young this coming Saturday. I mean, you're looking at these guys coming into this scrimmage with something to prove. I think now is a time for someone like Bryce Young to really step up and to show what he's capable of. Remember, Bryce Young didn't participate in that first scrimmage. Now it is an opportunity for him to go against, the ones, go against the twos in game-like situation, because let's face it, these quarterbacks are certainly going to be needed, Bryce Young included. I mean, these guys are going to play against Missouri, so everybody needs to be ready. As you know, college football is taking place this weekend, and it's college football game month. Great shot right here of Javon Baker. Continue to hear great things about him. Looking forward to that fourth wide receiver spot. Such an electric wide receiver. And I think overall, this is the time where these guys really start to step up. There's Devontae Smith, such a veteran, such a leader, and really show what they're capable of. Because I think in the bigger spectrum of things, this team is capable of winning a national title. Let's face it. This Saturday presents another opportunity for these guys to get better. Go against the ones, go against the twos, really find out where they are before that game against Missouri. And I think, honestly, I feel Alabama's offense is going to come out so hot, and I think their defense is going to be a big reason for that. The defense looks angry. I think the defense is going to get after Missouri from the get-go, and I think this offense is going to be very dangerous. Cannot wait to see what these guys do, not only on Saturday, but what they do in week one, because I think it's time. I think it's time for Alabama to unleash that offense, and I can't wait to see what they do. As we move to the photo gallery, I know yesterday I said he was a sophomore. That was my bad. Simple mistake. I'm not perfect, fam. Really excited to see the type of progression that he makes in Saturday's scrimmage. I think this presents a great opportunity for him to really step up. I mean, remember that first scrimmage, we didn't get to see him in action. So this Saturday, you're going to get to see him in game-like situations. And I think that's really going to prepare him for that week one game against Missouri. Really excited to see what he can do on Saturday. All right, we're going to learn a lot from this footage right here. This photo. As you can see, it's Landon Dickerson who's lining up at center. And at the tight end position, you got Cameron Latou. I think Alabama's rotating a lot of their centers, trying to mix and match and see who their best center is. As we've talked about, Landon Dickerson played center last year for Alabama. Cameron Latou is the guy who played outside linebacker, but we hear that he's a great tight end, so not surprised to see him working right there with the tight end unit. And then on the left side, you can see number 73, Evan Neal. All right, you got Patrick Surtain, kind of your daily dose of Patrick Surtain, right? I mean, his father played in the league, as we've said, and he's going to play in the league. I mean, this guy is the heart and soul of the entire secondary. Got all the respect in the world for his craft and how he carries himself. And I think he's going to be instrumental this year, and I think he's going to be an anchor for that secondary group. You got Devontae Smith. Someone asked yesterday, where's Smitty? Smitty's doing just fine. Smitty's working on his craft all the time. And this guy was snubbed so much last year and kind of the national notoriety. And I get you got Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs, but I mean, this guy was one of the best wide receivers in all of college football. And there was times where he would miss out on some sort of accolades. And it was really disheartening because this guy grinds. I mean, and on top of that, if you know Devontae Smith, if you've seen him speak, he's the most humble young man that you're ever going to come across. So if you're a young wide receiver out there, model your game after Devontae Smith and be like him, because he's all about business, just puts his head down and gets right to work. All right, you got Evan Neal. Go watch his video on our YouTube channel. You get to see the type of intellectual this young man is. In this photo right here, he's going against, it looks like Kevin Harris. Kevin Harris is a big man, and Evan Neal is making him look quite small. But that's what happens when you go against someone who's 6'7", 355 pounds, right? Jalen Moody, another linebacker that we've talked about plenty of times. He's been used on special teams. I'm curious to see if he can get used in actual game situations this year. I'm curious about that second-tier depth at the inside linebacker unit. What about you? Here's some more photos. This is Patrick Surtain and Jordan Battle. Looks like they're trying to wrap up. Jalen Waddle, who's obviously going to have an electric season and needs the football more times than not this season. I'm really excited about everything that he gets and can't wait to hear, what he does this Saturday at the scrimmage. I feel that he's going to be one of those guys who's going to be really tough to deal with each and every Saturday. You got number 8 right here. That's Christian Harris out of Baton Rouge. There's actually 3 players that are projected to start for Alabama on the defensive side of the ball that are all from Baton Rouge. Chris Allen, Christian Harris, and Dylan Moses, all those guys from Baton Rouge. Pretty interesting if you think about it. All right, this is a great shot of Ben Davis. Really hope that this young man has the season that we expect him to. From everything that we gather, he's doing a great job leading those young outside linebackers. Such a talented group coming up behind him. Here's Tommy Brown, number 75, also going against Kevin Harris. So it looks like Kevin Harris going against all the tackles, as you would imagine, playing outside linebacker. Interesting note, Tommy Brown, same high school as Bryce Young, both went to Mater Dei out in California. As we talked about, we got a first look at Jackson Bratton, who's a freshman at Alabama, and he is 6'2", 225 pounds. So part of those freshman linebackers that we're so excited about and eager to see when they step onto the field. Okay, fam, on today's freshman spotlight, we're going to talk about Malachi Moore, who we hear great things about. 6 foot, 182 pounds out of Trussville, Alabama. Here he's making waves at that star position. And while it's unclear right now if he's going to be the starter, I know Brian Branch is also getting reps with the first team. It's pretty impressive that Malachi Moore has been able to step up, step in, and have such a great fall training camp. Well, fam, I hope you like this video presentation. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you back at BamaInsider.com. Remember, big scrimmage this Saturday on September 12th.